Former Democratic Congressman from the Buckeye State and 2008 Democrat presidential candidate Dennis Kucinich supports the president's plan. He joins us now to explain why. First of all, thank you so much for joining us so early this morning.
Very good to be with you.
Really appreciate it. Let's talk about some of the president's infrastructure goals. We can bring that up for people at home. One, to grow the economy, to generate well-paying jobs, and to deliver projects sooner. So you agree that he can accomplish these goals?
Well, what I know is this, that you know, we're here in Ohio. There's about 1,653 bridges that are structurally deficient. We need $30 billion alone to repair and replace our bridges here. And what's important to remember is that for every $1 billion you spend in this construction program, it creates at least 5,000 jobs. So this is a way to get the economy moving again, to get the money in the economy, jobs, 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 build, build, build. And we need to do that without privatization, by the way.
Yeah, jobs, jobs, jobs. He said that frequently on the campaign trail. This analysis was done by the Council of Economic Advisors, and they agree with you. They say that the 10-year program could add between 0.1 and 0.2 GDP points. It estimates 350,000 infrastructure workers who are currently out of work, and this could add between 290,000 and 414,000 jobs. I was also reading that it would also, increase the pay for those workers as well, because people that don't have a high school degree or less, this would increase those jobs, their payment by about 14%.
Well, the union people who are at the announcement today with the operating engineers, Local 18, understand that these are good-paying jobs. They're what we call Davis-Bacon jobs. They're jobs that put bread on the table, that enable families to grow. And, when you look at the practicality of it, here in Cuyahoga County, where I'm talking to you from, 3 of the most traveled bridges in the state are here, and they're structurally deficient. Stark County has a bridge just a little south here, 80,000 drivers a day. The bridge is not in good shape. All the way to the south in Ohio, Hamilton County, you've got the Western Hills Viaduct needs replacement. The Brent Spence Bridge needs to be replaced. Tens of billions of dollars need to be invested in Ohio. And you've got sewers, too. You need tens of billions for new sewer infrastructure. So we're all ears when it comes to rebuilding our infrastructure. Yeah. And again, I want to stress, we don't want to privatize it, because this is really a public investment that's needed.
Right. And speaking of that public investment, I want to get to that, because we're going to pay for all of this. And then the president's proposal was, what, $200 billion in federal investment to leverage more than $1 trillion in state, local, and private funding. I know Democrats, they have a different proposal. They want actually $1 trillion in direct federal spending on infrastructure. Where do you stand in all that?
Well, I think we need, actually, according to the American Institute of Architects, we need about at least $3 trillion in spending, and the federal government has the resources. And this goes back to the beginning of this administration. If we start spending money on building America instead of spending money dropping bombs on other countries, we'll have unlimited money to be able to rebuild America and put America back to work with good-paying jobs. Again, it's about jobs. It's about building, and we can rebuild this country. And I'm glad the president's making a start. The numbers need to be really plussed up from the federal government, though, because states and localities just don't have that kind of money to rebuild.
Well, as a supporter of his plan, he's headed to Ohio. Are you going to be able to meet with him today?
Oh, you know what? I'd be happy to, except I'm out here campaigning for governor, and I have all kinds of stops to make. I won't be. But I will say, let's work together. Let's rebuild Ohio and rebuild America. It's time to do that.
All right. Well, he does want, people from both sides to come together to try to make all of this work, and that's important, as you said. Dennis Kucinich, thank you very much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a great day.